She said, hey, I really want to be a conductor. And I said, I'm pretty sure that there's only like 5 of those in the world. And that your chances of getting that job are low. She's like, yeah, I don't really care about that. I want to be a conductor, but I want to make stuff that allows other people to be a conductor. And I was like, do you need trainings or music? And she was like, music. Okay, great. What do you mean you want people to feel what it's like to be a conductor? She said, well, I'm a drum major at my high school, and it's really hard for people to understand the exhilaration of conducting a band, of moving your hand and having 30 people blow their trumpet out. Like that, she had this kind of power trip thing going. And I thought, okay, we're gonna enable this power trip. And I said, okay, what do you mean? I said, well, I want to build a product that allows people to conduct music wherever they are to whatever song they want. And her idea was that she wanted to make a baton, conductor's baton, right? And we then morphed it into like Harry Potter ones. And when you would conduct music, it would stream an MP3 that you had plugged in with a USB drive. So you plug in a song, right? It starts playing the song over Bluetooth, so whatever speakers you're paired with were playing this song. And if you didn't move the baton, it would just play the song, right? Okay, cool. But as soon as you picked the baton up and conducted with it, there was a sensor inside that began to detect the movement of the baton and actually calculate the BPMs that you were moving your hand. And then the computer inside the baton adjusted the tempo of the song. So you could actually like slow down a Metallica song, right, to make it sound like a funeral, or you could speed up, right, a Taylor Swift song and make her finally happy, right? You could do all of these things to make a song more fun. And so the technology behind that doesn't, we didn't know how to do it. Students had never programmed before, but she just had this idea. So she assembled a team at Big. She essentially recruited people and said, here's what I want to do. I need your help. You're good at software. You want to be good at software. You have 3D printed before. We need to make these batons. And we started writing this code. And it ended up looking sort of like a Ghostbusters situation where there was like this big backpack full of computer stuff. Not really a backpack. It was like an arm thing. And the cable went down your hand, and you had this little baton that you could hold, and it would send out text signals for the BPMs that the person was conducting. And then the computer that it was connected to would adjust the tempo and pitch of the song to match. We got to the end of the year, and it's all the further we got. She had these beautiful visions of a product that she could sell, right? Go into market, and whatever company was going to buy it from her for $10 billion, and she was going to buy everybody their own marching band, right? Just sort of like a dream. But we got to this point where this really big prototype, kind of unwieldy, figured out how fast you were conducting. And for a STEM teacher, for someone working in a project-based environment, this was just gold. So it didn't meet where she wanted to get to, but it was something she had never done, something her team had never done. They had investigated technologies that they could never found interesting beforehand. And they all did it to meet this one goal. Now, the things I don't like about this project doesn't have a very good partner, right? When they were working on this project, there were a few electrical engineers that would come in and out and give them advice and say, you should do this, or that won't work, or this piece of technology is cheaper, you should do that. And they would buy those things or whatever. But in the end, those partners weren't really that devoted to this team. And I don't like that because it makes it easy to kind of give up on the project if you feel like it. When you have a partner who kind of sticks you to it. The second thing that I didn't really love about this project is that they felt really down about it when they got to the end of the year. They really wanted it to sort of come to market and be finished. When they realized that they probably had 2 more years of work to do on it, it kind of like, you can almost see like a sense of shock. Like, oh my gosh, this is really hard to do. But I like that. I think it was real. It was really, really fun. So that project is in the pool this year. Again, it's called Music Modifying Baton. And they would love to continue working on it if you're interested. But I tell you that story because I want you to understand the scope of what we're trying to do. And I also want you to kind of get over your initial vibe that completing a project is the most important thing possible. That it has to be perfect, it has to be done, and everything about it has to be great before you show anyone anything. That's a pretty naive way to think about projects. What we care more about is that you learn while you do it, and your honesty in the process. If we have to turn left 90 degrees during a project, attach an armband with a computer in it, rather than have it all be in the have to do that. That's totally fine. I think a lot of you are okay with the idea that if anything is different from the original idea, I might get an F, or I'll lose a point. We just want to kind of let that go. We don't have points here, no grades. Don't worry about that. The only thing you can do wrong is essentially do a lump, right? So that's the story of that project. What questions do you have about that story? What's your favorite color?